Hello and welcome to a map review. Today we're going to be looking at this map here called Mustang Valley Ranch. This is an American large farm. So let's jump right in. Let's see what this one's all about. So let's just deselect everything. Get our usual mods. And we just need the map, Mustang Valley, and that's all. And okay, let's jump in. So let's take a look, see if we've got any errors. Looks like so far nothing. Let's just scroll up and have a check. Nope, we have no errors. That's cool. Okay, so let's jump into the farm and turn on flight mode and let's go for it. So we don't need to have our cosplay workers get paid. So here we are on the farm. We just kind of spawned in. We can immediately see our chickens, and we can see some storage sheds. Let's kind of take a look at what we've got. So let's pull up the map, and this is what we have. Now, strangely, this is very reminiscent of a map we looked at a while back called Triple X Big Farm or something like that, where you had fields down two sides and the farm in the middle, and massive wind farm as well down the side. It's very much like that. What we have here is essentially 5 huge fields. Well, not huge, but big fields. Field 4, 2 and 1 are massive. And then you actually start off with fields 3 and 5. You've got a bit of grassland up here. Oh no, you don't. This is actually where the animals are. We've got some grassland here. And that's pretty much it. We've got a few things down in the middle there. There's a store and sale points, I guess, and all that kind of stuff, and then there's some sale points around the edges of the map. So standard fruit types, nothing different there. You say we start off with fields 3 and 5. Everything obviously needs ploughing, and that's that. Let's just check on that. We have 7 sale points. And we have no animals to start with, and we have 800,000 of storage. Okay, so let's go on to the map and let's take a look at our equipment. And we have, to start with, a Puma CVX and an axial flow 7130 case tractor and combine, along with the 35-foot header. We have an AgroLiner TKD 302 trailer. We have a Terrano 5M cultivator, which is really narrow. We have a Kuhn plow. We have a Pronto 9 DC seeder. We have a Amazon sprayer, and so we got the back tank and the front tank, and that's it. That's all the starting equipment we have. So this is the actual farm. Let's just take a little look around. We've got some of these huge big storage sheds that kind of look like hanger, not really hangers, but they don't look like they've actually been well looked after. Had a couple of tornadoes go through and rip some of the tops off. And then you've got these nice shiny new looking buildings here on the farm, and there we have that. What I wanted to just do is we kind of started up at this end and I've kind of run the opposite way, but I just noticed something. We've got traffic on the map. That was intriguing. So this is a water tower. Oh, it's a little pond. Okay, so this must be the water for the farm. And I guess, yeah, fountain. So let's run down here. say we've got fuel tank there, we've got these sort of storage sheds, and then we've got these fancy storage sheds which look nice and new and shiny. Then we've got what looks to be the silo here. I'm guessing. What's that? Fertilizer, seed, and fertilizer. So I'm guessing there is a point we can actually tip the silo into the silo around here somewhere. So this is the fill for the silo, and this is the drop off for the silo. So there we have it. There's no, I haven't seen a farmhouse yet. This is our equipment, and they're all in the sheds. There's another kind of water tower thing there. There's a combine there, and there we have it. And then basically we got our first field, which is literally just here. And that is that, as it were. Right, I'm just gonna we discovered a gold nugget. Great, so there's nuggets on this map. I am going to just fire up course play. I want to check something on our fields. Let's have a look. So field 3 is 10.7 hectares. And field 5 is 3.93. So those are the two fields that we own, and they are not huge, but they're pretty big. Okay, so let's pop around the map. Let's head over to the diner, and let's see. There we do. We have a diner. We have a mountain behind. This is where we can sell our eggs, and there's our drop-off point at the back. So that's our sale point next to field 4. Let's pop up to our cow pasture. So this is our cow pasture. All our animals are in the same place by the looks of it. We have our fertilizer and manure over there. We've got another gold nugget. We've got a silage clamp as well. Okay, and let's see what have we got else we got here. Actually, we've got a lot of gold nuggets around here. This is where we put our animals in, and yeah, so that's our cows. Let's have a look at our pigs. Pigsty is the same sort of deal. It's literally next door. Slurry and manure over there. We've got our feeding trough. That looks a little bit weird. No, it's just wrong way around. What is it? And we've got water and so on. And then our sheep next door to that. So there we have our sheep. Feeding troughs. I think our wool spawns over here. A little question markers. Yep, our wool spawns over here. And that's that. Right, so we have a BGA bunker down here. So we have a, well, it's above ground Fleagle BGA thingy. Not a Silo King. It's pretty much standard apart from that. Digestate over here. Silage clamps in the middle. It is literally the standard 2017 BGA, just with a different Silo King thing. Okay, so we do have a grass field, grass meadow here. So basically, the grass for this BGA essentially would be taken from here. We can't see it through this fence, but yep, there's a little grass meadow there, and I guess we can get into it from the top, and that's where we can get our grass from and everything else. Okay, so let's head to the sawmill. Here we have our standard sawmill. Nothing different here. Drop off wood, drop off wood chips, make money. Yeah, that is pretty much it. I believe this map actually works for Xbox and everything else, so that would explain why there's so little stuff. There are some trees here, as you can just see. Not many, but there are some trees. Right, okay, so let's head down to the shop. Next stop. So standard store essentially. Not so. It does have a bit bigger parking lot here, so that's actually a biggish lot. Yeah, that's kind of a biggish lot there. It's fine. Let's head to Valley Grains. We'll take an airborne look in a minute or two, but yeah, there's another sale point. Sell some eggs here as well. Not sure what this is. Yeah, selling point for eggs. Spinnery is our next stop. Pretty much a standard spinnery, and a little lot part next to it. Okay, we have our animal dealer. Someone's got lots of cows in the yard, and some sheep, and I think some pigs. So, yep, actually, quite interestingly, little baby cows. There we got some calves. Oh, isn't that sweet? So we've got all kinds of animals at the animal dealer. And we've got a gas station. We probably don't need to really look at that. And then we've got the small farm sale point over here with the drop off and slurry and grains and stuff. So those are kind of the sell points, and that's pretty much it on this map. Let's take a look at some of these field sizes. There isn't many, so let's hit field 4 first. This one is a whopping 104 hectares. It will cost us 8 million to buy. That's a nice big field. We have here another field. This is an 80 hectare field, and it's 6 mil sorry to buy. And then we have finally field 1, which is a respectable 37 hectares and 3 million to buy. So that's all the fields. R2 fields we know about, and that's pretty much the map. So let's just jump into the air a second and let's see what we can see from there. If there's anything interesting. There isn't really much on this map in terms of town. There's a few storage sections there for these fields. It is really about the fields, this map. It is purely about the fields. There is a road obviously around the outside, but this is a map of fields, not really of anything else. So with that, we can close this one off as well. This review is essentially done. There's a little bit of grass in places as well in the middle here. There's not a huge amount though. Let's say there's a little bit at the top, but there's a little bit, say here, next to these sale points and so on. But there is really not much in the way of grass, so you are going to scratch around a bit, but if you want a lot of grass. But then again, this map isn't really about big animal herds or whatever. It's literally, you've got 4 or 5 fields, that's it, and you're not really going to be able to do a huge amount other than big crop fields. Standard fruit types, so that's also kind of restrictive. The other thing about this map, sorry, it will basically probably be a really good map for fielding the Big Bud DLC equipment. I can literally see the Big Bud tractor making short work of this field with the Seed Hawk, and also the big cultivator would be something you would definitely need on here. The big plow that comes with that, well, it's a if you're using sort of like a modified plow like the all-rounder plow, that's better, but the Big Bud plow again would be okay on these. I say it is they're big fields, they're big square fields, which basically means, and they look perfectly flat. So this is going to be a good map for the big equipment. The starting equipment, it seems a little small, but then again you start with 2 small fields, but you're probably gonna have to work a while to make enough money to buy these 2 big fields, because they are big. So with that, I think we'll leave you with a shot of the map from the air. And if you found this map useful, this video useful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more. And with that, thank you and goodbye.